everyone, a very warm welcome to this channel. My name is Fanny. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I can't believe the year is almost coming to an end. Hey, have you accomplished your resolutions? As for me, I am yet to accomplish the 2020 ones. And at this point, I can no longer blame the pandemic. I need to do something about it. In my defense, I still have 2 months left, so I'll see what I'll be able to accomplish within these 2 months. But life has been tough on my end. It's now that I'm recovering slowly by slowly. So I just wanted to come on here and start this vlog, and then we shall see how it goes. Hi guys! There is no internet and I'm just here. I don't know what to do with my life. Like, what was life even like without internet? Do you remember? I can't imagine life without internet. Internet has helped us so much in so many ways, Maze. So I'll just have to sit here and wait for the issue to be resolved. In the meantime, I don't even know how to keep myself busy. That's how dependent I am on the internet. I know by the time it's going to be back, I have a lot of things to do. There are pending issues that are just waiting for me. But in the meantime, how do I could have carried a book or something. We should get back to reading. Well, I should get back to reading. Yeah, I think I'll start reading again. It's been a while since I took a book and read, to be honest. So, yeah, I'll get back to reading. In the meantime, let me find something to keep me busy. I'll check in on you guys later. I've gone for window shopping. I'm back. Still no internet. I'm so bored. Hey, it feels like time is not moving at all. I'm back home and CBC is telling us to buy a plain white t-shirt and some grapes. Hey, guys, I am barely surviving at this point. I don't have money for this white t-shirt and grapes. And I'm just tired of CBC, to be honest. If I'm being honest, I'm like, why don't they tell us everything that, like, just give us the syllabus so that we can start preparing ourselves earlier to buy these things and not just ambush us like, buy this, buy this, buy. Some parents are not even in town. How do you just tell people like, buy this? And anyway, enough of CBC. I was looking up at a debate on TikTok. There's this TikToker, I've forgotten her name, but she was like, I'm not gonna have kids, and I don't know, like, she was anti having kids, and people in the comments were like, you are so selfish, I don't know what, so many things, like, who's gonna take care of you when you're old? And other people were like, yes, even me, I'm not going to have. So it's like a big debate. And then people are like, even those who have like one child, they're so selfish, you should give the child a sibling. And I'm like, hey, people are entitled. And these are the comments that I come around every single day in my life. Like, ako kamoja, so you just add another one, apate playmate. But guys, when now I'm looking for money to buy this CBC stuff, I have no one to help me. I just have to figure out things on my own. And then you're telling me to add another child? Are you serious? Like, are you even going to help me? And some people are just content the way they are. It's not a must for them to have many children. Of course, for me, my desire was to have like a lot of children. But once I had that one child, reality check is real. It's not what I thought it will be. Like, parenting is not how we saw it, okay, or rather how I saw it growing up. It's like a different experience, and I don't even know like how to put it. But parents have favorites, to be honest. And if I was to have a favorite, I would rather S be my favorite instead of having many children and then you have favorites. I think that's unfair, an unfair thing that parents, they normally say like, oh, we don't have. Yes, come and say hi.
Hi.
Okay, go. Close the door. Close the door. I was saying parents really do have favorites, and they'll pretend like, oh, I love my kids equally. I don't know, I don't have favorites. But those are just lies. They have favorites. And some parents will be like, no, it's not about having favorites. It's about like knowing your children abilities. There are some things that this child can handle and this child can't handle. But bruh, when you say that, it's us firstborns who get hurt the most by such sentiments. Because speaking as a firstborn, it's like, oh, she can handle everything, like she's strong, but I don't want to be strong. It's the world, it's how I grew up, it's how I was groomed. Like, you have to be the strong one, you have to have everything figured out, you have to be the role model for your siblings, and that shit can get tiresome at some point. Because I would also like to feel like like I can have someone to come to my rescue and not be like, oh, she's the firstborn, she can figure it out. Like, if I tell you I'm going through something, it should be like, oh, let me listen to her. It's not like, let me listen to her and be like, oh, you always figure it out. You'll, like, bro, nah. If S is going to pass through that at some point, if me having other children, I will unknowingly put S through such things, then I rather not, to be honest. I rather not. Because why have children and then they come into the world and then they suffer? Like, parenting is hard, guys. I have been trying gentle parenting ever since S was born, and it's difficult. Because before my dad died, he was a big advocate of gentle parenting. So he was giving me some tips on how to gentle parent, like, and stuff. And bro, every other day I find myself yelling at him. Like, I don't even know. For those who practice gentle parenting, how do you do it? Ever tell me in the comment section down below, because sometimes I lose my shit and it's like, this is not what my dad taught me. But I'm trying each and every day. I'm getting better and better, but gentle parenting is very hard, to be honest. Because kids can test your patience. Kids can really try you. Hey, the other day S took my phone and then smacked it on the floor, and I lost my cool, guys. I lost my, like, hey, I don't even know how to explain it, but I lost my cool. And I was like, hey, those who practice gentle parenting, kudos to you. I'm really trying, but I can't say that every day I'm there. It's a struggle, but it's a journey, and I'm learning as days goes by. So yeah, that was a mini rant. Nothing serious, but life, it is the way it is. And I don't know, let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. Do you think that my rants are stupid, or am I justified to rant about such issues? I don't know. You just tell me. But if I were to have other kids today, gosh, I don't know. I'll try and treat them equally. I don't know if it's possible, but I hope it is possible to treat them equally. Deep down, I feel like S is going to be my best. I don't know. Let me not talk about. But with S, we've been through a lot with him. Of course, he's my firstborn. I'm the firstborn. Like, I just feel so attached to him more than anyone else in this world. And that is quite something. That is quite something. Guys, this life has no manual, so we just navigate it. We navigate through issues as they come. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think of gentle parenting? And what do you think of people who don't want to have kids? Are they selfish? I've forgotten to mention is that also before my dad died, he was like, as a parent, you always have to speak blessings into your children. Don't ever utter a negative word at any point in your life, no matter how angry you are, because words have power. And that is the one thing I have adhered to religiously. Even if it pisses me off to the core, I will never utter any negative words. I will never speak negatively into his life, because the things we take lightly, you know, the way you can say like, wewe ni mjinga. Trust you me, as a parent, that child atakuwa mjinga. And not because ati alizaliwa mjinga or anything. It's because at some point when you repeat that same thing over and over again to that child, it will get into them and they'll start believing that, mimi ni mjinga. And they're not. So they'll never realize their full potential in life because of the words you spoke to them. So as a parent, you have to always speak blessings into your children's life, no matter what. Because sometimes, even as an adult, you can be there and we're like, mbona mambo hayaniendei? Ama nimerogwa. Hujarogwa? Maybe look into your past. Look into your life. Like, speak to your parents. If there's anything that you need to ask them for forgiveness, to do it, because sometimes they did things unknowingly and it affected you, and you never know what's happening into your life until you now maybe go to therapy and start digging deep on why some events are happening the way they are happening. That is when you're going to discover a lot of things even about your upbringing. So parents who are now parenting at this moment, no matter how angry your child may make you, please don't ever speak negatively of that child. Don't utter negative words towards their life, because your words are they have power, and you can affect their life in the long term. And you don't, why bring someone into the world and utter some negative words towards them? Why bring someone into the world and then you just make their life miserable? Please, please, please don't do that. Always speak blessings into your child's life. You are their second God, so you guide them toward, even if they are doing something wrong, it is for you to guide them to the correct path and not utter words that may harm them. And that is one thing that I follow religiously, no matter how much it pisses me off to the core. I will never utter negative words towards his life, because that's not how I want his life to be. I've always spoken blessings into his life ever since he was in the tummy, and that is what I intend to do for the rest of his life. As long as I'm alive, I will always speak blessings into his life and not negative words, because those things are powerful. So yeah, you can take that into consideration. And let me know what you think of this topic in the comment section down below, because I've talked too much. I've combined so many things, but it's like, are people who don't want to have kids justified, or are they selfish? And are people who have just one child and they don't want to add another for one reason or the other, Are they also selfish? And for those who practice gentle parenting, can you give us some tips on how you do it? Because girl, ha, kids can try you. And for those who were brought up by African parents, you know how easy it is to just smack your child. But let's try and do better. Let's just try and do better, guys. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Good morning. Ace has already left for school, but without the grapes. The only thing I managed to pack was the white t-shirt. But if I don't have money, I don't have money. I can't kill myself. I was expecting someone to come through for me with 500 shillings, but I got disappointed, and that's life. And now, also my bank, like tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I will go and close that account and open another one for a number of reasons. Money mysteriously disappeared and they're not giving me a proper explanation. And then now when I get paid through that bank, it takes long for the money to reflect. So I think at this point I'm done with it. I'm going to close it and then I open another account on a different bank so that I can not have these kind of inconveniences. Let me tell you guys, I tried. I even asked for a loan from my sister and brother, and none could come through for me. Grapes is 300 shillings. Hey? So I don't know. I'll just check the diary tonight and see what the teacher will say. Or maybe the teacher will text me during the day. But I'll just tell her, like, mi sikuwa nayo. And if it's a project, I'm hoping to buy in the evening, because I'm sure by today money will have already reflected in the account. So I'm hoping if it's a project, I'm hoping he can still do that project tomorrow. I'll buy the grapes today. And then after work, right now I'm going to work. Then after work, I need to go and start shopping for food. I want to shop for food as early as now. Like, his birthday is next month. So now, with the way money is treating me, I don't want to risk. I rather shop for everything, like rice, flour, things like that. I rather shop for them as early as now, so that by the time his birthday is here, I am not inconvenienced at any stage or at any. I just don't want inconveniences. I've already invited people and the main thing is food. So I want those people to come and find food and everything ready. So yeah, after work, if the money will have reflected, I will go for shopping. Guys, the money reflected. I'm now at the supermarket, just shopping for some few things, and then the rest of the things I'll go and get them at the wholesale place near where I live. Thinking of buying a baking tin, but I think I'll have to go and get the tin at Kamukunji. It will be cheaper at Kamukunji or at the market. I'll figure it out tomorrow. So let me just get the normal items and then we go to the wholesale. Oh my god, guys, toys are so expensive, and the way S loves cars. Hey, hata huwa he doesn't stay with the toys for long. he breaks them all the time. But still, I found some cheaper ones, but these are the ones that always break within 2 seconds. So no. Oh, I'm glad we are out of this section. Hey, I'm just going to add noodles and sugar, and then I'm done. I'm done with the supermarket. So I'm going to take this home and then I go to the wholesale. Bye bye. Niko kwa wholesale. Well, I'm so tired, but I'm glad I'm done with everything. So let me just show you. Most important thing is this 10-liter oil and rice. I've bought about 15 kgs. So these were the most important things. Hey, I'm glad. So now even if I don't get money as early enough next month, the birthday is still on. Say the birthday is still on.
The birthday is still on.
Yeah. So yeah, everything is ready. I'm just going to put them away. And this is our dinner.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I am so glad that I have been able to buy these things, especially cooking oil and rice. So now the only thing that will be remaining for me to buy during the birthday period will be chicken, meat, potatoes, basically groceries, and that's okay. I will find some money to buy those items at that time, but the main things are there, like flour, rice, cooking oil. Oh, and I think soda I'll also buy during that time, but every other thing is set and ready, and I'm happy. I must celebrate this birthday by force, by fire. Well, if I remember my time during labor, I will celebrate as if it is my birthday. It is more of my celebration than his celebration. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I'll see you on the next one, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below. So subscribe. See you on the next one. Goodbye.